Hello, this is Will with My Spiritual Clarity. Today's video is about how to shift the fear of being criticized, or the fear of being judged. It's a tall order to do in a 5-minute video as I walk in the woods. So this is going to be to get you started. I'm going to be totally frank with you and say this is a potentially lifelong thing, especially for you if you are an energetically sensitive person, spiritually aware person, a people pleaser, or if you've seen my videos in the Helper's Paradox. If you are on any spectrum of the Helper's Paradox, this is going to be a lifelong thing. But the good news is, as you begin to shift some of the energy around this, it doesn't have to be so debilitating, that fear of criticism, that fear of being judged. And you'll start to recognize the symptoms of it a lot faster, so that you'll at least know what the real problem is. You'll know that it's not actually about, you don't know what technical things to do on your website or with Facebook. It's actually the fear of being judged, the fear of criticism. And once you identify that, then the next steps are a lot easier, or you can choose to take them or not. But this video will get you started. So if you saw my recent video on this, I want you to think about what is the worst thing someone could say about you, either to your face or behind your back. What's the worst criticism or judgment that you could hear from a client, potential client, a colleague? Who do you think you are? You don't know what you're doing. You betrayed me. Yeah, those are some. Take a moment, think about what yours is, and then we're going to do some energy work with that and a mental process to help you shift it. Okay. So with that, I want you to actually close your eyes. So obviously don't do this if you're driving or anything like that. Close your eyes and imagine receiving that feedback, either with the client live on a call or in person, however you work, or it's on social media and you read that post or comment, or it's an email from a client coming back to you. So I recently received one of these about 6 weeks ago, and it was really, really hard. It was that I had let them down, that I had failed them, that I hadn't done what they thought that I promised that I would do. It was really hard because I am in the Helper's Paradox. I do have people-pleasing tendencies, and I have a strong need to do the right thing. So it's very hard to hear or read. So I've been doing my own work on this, so I hear you. I'm there with you. So if you can close your eyes and imagine receiving that feedback, well, it's not feedback. If it's feedback once you can shift the energy and the emotion. So it's the criticism, it's the judgment. So for me, it sounds something like, you let me down. And feel that. Just actually be with it for a moment. And if this video is too much and you need to turn it off, absolutely turn it off. If you find you're getting too emotional, sorry, wrong language. If you find you're getting too emotional for the moment of your day that you find yourself, or you need extra support with this, of course, turn it off. Seek the support and the help that you need. Otherwise, notice what it feels like in your body, or where you notice it in your body. Notice if any memories from the past come up. Does this sound like something your parents said to you, or something a teacher said to you once upon a time, or a friend? Does it remind you of anything? Have you been here before? And in that moment of receiving that criticism, that judgment, there we go. Notice and ask yourself the question, how much of this is mine? Another way to say this is, how much of this belongs to the other person? Well, yeah. I'm getting a whole new awareness myself on my example. And for everything from that interaction, from that criticism or judgment, for everything that is not yours, would you be willing to return that to sender with love and consciousness attached? Ooh, okay, here we go. I just had one come up for myself. See if this is there for you as well. Because once you do that, once you begin to return what isn't yours, then you can start to identify what are the beliefs that are yours, what are the stories that are yours. Because the only reason, this is my point of view, this is my work, the only reason why you're still receiving this kind of judgment or criticism, because if you only got it once, no big deal, you wouldn't be watching this video. But if you keep getting the same ones, or if you're fearing constantly getting the same ones, like me with the "you let me down," Will, you got a belief about it. You got a story about it. So I can trace mine back to a memory. I'm not going to share it here. It's too much. But I can see that there's a belief of something like, I deserve to be treated like that. Or I deserve to be reminded of my, not badness, but something like that. I'm not gonna go too much into the details here. But so basically that I deserve to be reminded of my shortcomings. I deserve to be reminded of my failures, my betrayals. So the belief that unless I am reminded constantly about how I've let others down, I won't do a better job next time, or I will be selfish. That belief, would I be willing to destroy that at the point of creation? Yes. So that's an example. Your process that you can run every day. To put a nice little bow on this, you got to see some actual in the moment processes on this one. To wrap it up in a bow, you want to be in that moment, visualize, emotionalize that moment as much as you can, or as much as is safe or comfortable. And then ask the question, how much of this is mine? How much of this is the other person's? Whatever is not mine, would I be willing to return it to sender with love and consciousness attached? And then mine for the limiting beliefs. So when I did the return to sender, I noticed I wasn't really willing to give it back. And that was about me, not about them. I wasn't willing to give it back because I felt I needed to be punished, or that I deserved to feel bad. So once you identify the belief, then you can destroy that at the point of creation. Now, of course, if you need any support with doing this for you personally, for what you've got going on, please do reach out for a session or a number of sessions. Or we've got our group work, the monthly mentorship group, which you're welcome to come join. And there is the PDF, the guide to expansion for healers, coaches, and therapists. And I can send you that as well if you comment below on the video and let me know, then I can get that to you. So that's just to get you started. That's just the beginning. That's just the quick taster of the work to see if you like it, if it resonates, or if it works for you. So please do like, subscribe down below in this video. Send me a comment. Let me know what you realized or saw for yourself from this video, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye for now.